Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, sir. My name is Felicity Jane Amion. I am the first reporter of Module 4, Lesson 1, the Nano World. Nanotechnology refers to the science, engineering, and technology conducted at the nanoscale, which is about 1 to 100 nanometers. Nanoscience and nanotechnology employs the study and application of exceptionally small things and other areas of science, including materials science, engineering, physics, biology, and chemistry. The concept of nanotechnology and nanoscience started on December 29, 1959, when physicist Richard Feynman discussed a method in which scientists can direct and control individual atoms and molecules in his talk. There is plenty of room at the bottom. During the American Physical Society meeting of the California Institute of Technology, the term nanotechnology was coined by Professor Norio Taniguchi a decade after the dawn of the use of ultra-precision machining. A nanometer is a billionth of a meter or 109 of a meter. This is the illustration below shows how small nanoscale is compared to other particles or materials. This one. Manipulation of nanomaterials need adept understanding of their types and dimension. The various types of nanomaterials are classified according to their individual shapes and sizes. They may be particles, tubes, wires, films, flakes, or shells that have one or more nanometer-sized dimensions. One should be able to view and manipulate them so that we can take advantage of their exceptional characteristics. How to view nanomaterials? Scientists use special types of microscope to view minute nanomaterials. During 1930s, scientists used electron microscope and field microscopes to look at the nanoscale. The scanning tunnel microscope and atomic force microscope are just among the modern and remarkable advancement in microscopy. The first one is electron microscope. German engineers Ernest Ruska and Max Knoll built the first electron microscope during the 1930s. This type of microscope utilized a particle beam of electrons to light up a specimen and develop a well-magnified image. Electron microscopes produce higher and better resolution than older light microscopes because they can magnify objects up to 1,000,000 times, while conventional light microscope can magnify objects up to 1,500 times only. Scanning electron microscope or SEM and transmission electron microscope or TEM are the two general types of electron microscope. Take note of that. Second one, atomic force microscope, AFM. It was first developed by Gerd Binet, Calvin Craig, and Christoph Gerber in 1986. It makes use of a mechanical probe that gathers information from the surface of a material. The last one is scanning tunnel microscope. This special type of microscope enables scientists to view and manipulate nanoscale particles, atoms, and small molecules. Take note of this. In 1986, George Banning and Heinrich Rohrer won the Nobel Prize in Physics because of this invention. Tungod aning scanning tunnel microscope nadaog sa isa ka Nobel Prize si George Banning and Heinrich Rohrer. Nano manufacturing. It refers to scaled-up, reliable, and cost-effective manufacturing of nanoscale materials, structures, device, and system. It also involves research, improvement, and incorporation of process for the construction of materials. Therefore, nanomanufacturing leads to the development of new products and improved materials. There are two fundamental approaches to nanomanufacturing, either bottom up or top down. The first one is bottom up fabrication. It manufactures products by building them up from atomic and molecular scale components. However, this method can be time-consuming. Scientists and engineers are still in search for effective ways of putting up together molecular components that self-assembly and from the bottom up to organized in structures. And the last one is top-down fabrication. It trims down large pieces of materials into nanoscale. This process needs larger amount of materials and discharge excess raw materials. And that's all, sir. Thank you. And thank you, everyone.